What's up, y'all? Just in time, catching this final table. Little late night. What night is it? Wednesday night, Thursday morning. I'm Vordox, playing on WSOP.com, and whenever I make a final table, I try to record it, or if I'm streaming, then it'll be live. Anyway, this is a $5 Rebuy Addon Turbo, $2,000 guaranteed. I guess I should be announcing this. His ass is out of there. Okay, so um, first is 673. We are currently second. We have about 600K less than the top stack. We're on the button. We're going to raise. So we'll see what we can do. I love the 9-7 right here. I just feel like it's a 9 river, 9 type of river. Or that. Could have been an ace. Could have been anything. You know what I mean? Well, I hope whenever you listen to this, you are feeling good. Right now, you should think about 3 things that you're grateful for. If you have gratitude, you can't have negative thoughts and positive thoughts in at the same time. Try it. Really? 145? Well, I call. All right, let's see what happens. That's a pretty decent flop. Yeah, that's a pretty decent flop. That's a pretty bad run out. Did he knock him out at least? No. All right. Lost a decent little stack there. Ace 9. Blinds are already 60,000, so it's time to shit to get off the pot. I'm trying to win. I don't care about chipping up to get into 5th or 4th. Maybe in a bigger buy-in tournament, but for a $5 tournament, first is really, that's it. Second and third are decent compared to the rest of the payout, just like every tournament, but first. If you want to get first money, you got to have first-minded thoughts. And that means chipping up in a turbo. Because you're gonna have to win coin flips anyway, and you're gonna have to get lucky a couple times throughout any tournament if you're gonna play. I mean, this is 187 people, so almost 200 people get in. You're gonna have to win a couple coin flips out of that, and like I say, more than likely you're gonna have to get lucky. With that said, once we get to this point, it's time to put the pedal to the metal, especially in the turbo, because it goes up so fast. 843,000. What is that? What's the blinds? 60? Shit, that's like 12 big blinds. What is going on? I'm talking. I don't have time to be talking. I need to be focusing on what the hell I'm going to do to stack up. The blind's about to hit me. I'm going to win, though. I'm going to win. So I was pretty decent. I had like, this was with about 25, 27 people left. I had about 200 and something thousand. It was a little bit above average. It was a decent little stack. And I ran into a couple of buzzsaw hands. Shit, I call, man. Let's go. Stand up, ace 8. Stand up, ace 8. Stand up, ace 8. Bang, bang. Let's go, man. Just pound it. All right there, brother. I don't know why they took the chat away. Does anybody know why they took the chat away on WSOP.com? What was so bad about the chat? People talking shit, people colluding. It had to be more about colluding than talking shit. But either way, that was a nice little knockout right there. So now we sit with 7 people left. I gotta put up something for the lobby. Still second in chips. 7 paid out. 7 pays out 94. How many's left? 7 or 8? 3, 6, 7. So the next person that we knock out will win $94. I think I need the WD-40 in my chair. Maybe just if I don't have WD-40, I could just use some cooking oil, right? That should work. Pocket Queens. These guys here are gonna have to get the guy. You got 488, 507, 835. Not bad, but I feel like the only realistic shot you have to win any low stakes turbo tournament is to push the issue as much as you possibly can, especially if you make it to this point right here. Don't be scary. Don't be a fool. You know what I mean? Make the best decisions you can. Try and make your moves when you're in position, when you have some sort of an edge. And you know, of course, well, I can't say of course, my range opens up in a situation like this because a, a lot of people scared to get knocked out. You know what I mean? They don't want to lose. And that's cool. That's an advantage because because in situations like this, you take down a few pots. We're gonna go. Let's see what happens with this King 10. All right, we just need a king. Oh my, need a jack now or a king. All right, so we doubled him up, gave him a little bit of life. That's all right. So, like I was saying, I was up to like decent stack of chips. Got busted in the head a couple times, and I was all the way down to like 40,000 chips, a little less than that. Damn, Queen 10, man. I'm gonna let that one go. I think we can fight another day. So I was down at like just under 40,000 chips. I doubled up a few times, and within like 8 hands, I was the chip leader. But then I got knocked down to second. I've been second ever since. I'm not second now, so I'm fourth. That's all right. At the end, you gotta have them all anyway, right? All right. And we on the button. I might shove the next 3 times. And if I'm in after time 1 and time 2, A7. These late nights like this, when I'm recording these things, man, it's like 2:30. I don't know. It's a late night for me. Uh, so I be kind of tired. I got to get myself perked up to talk because I can't just sit here and give dead air time. Nobody's going to want to sit there and deal with that shit unless it's a real intense, final table or whatever. But if I'm not even, yeah, I'll be getting a little zoned out late night. I don't even know how I end up in these late night tournaments. What it is I'll be having a decent stack in one of the tournaments that was at like 6 or 7, 8. So now it's like 9 or 10, 11 maybe, and we're riding into the money in that. And then this tournament comes along. It's been going on for 40 minutes. So I kind of like the late reg into some of these. Some of them not, but uh, Rebuy and add-ons, I'll go in late. Rebuys, just rebuys. I'm trying to get as much time as possible. Um, but then I jump in. Let's go. We bet, man. I'll jump in and not thinking about it, and then I get to a point like this to where I'm riding out, and it's late. I don't care. I could be tired. I'm just speaking specifically on the point of trying to be entertaining while I'm sitting here. Uh, you know, I could sing. I could rap. I could tell. I could do spoken word. That's what I should do. Spoken word about the game when I'm not in the hands. Yeah, something like that. Or bring up have a list of the top news subjects. I just don't know how many people. I stopped watching news. I used to watch it a lot, and I'd have Fox on, CNN on, everything. But I really started gravitating towards, okay, Ace King looks like he's gonna stand up. I don't know who's got what though. I think the Blue Devils covered them, and that's it. We down one more, so 6. Blue Devil, yeah, man. You know, I feel like this is a good place to go ahead and put a little pressure down. Oh my gosh, he did that fast. I left myself with nothing. What the hell was I thinking? I might just have to take a little shot here. That's too much reality. That's too well. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, it's not really that much. What's the 249? Hmm. Well, how much is really in the pot? Man, fuck that shit. I'll take that. I love it. I love my chances. I love my chances. Oh, he hit the jack up there. But that's okay. That's okay. I love suited connectors, man. I'm a sucker for suited connectors because, especially these mid ones right here, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10 jack. Mm, delicious. I love them. I'm trying to learn more about GTO. I don't think I'll ever be able to play in that manner. I like to play. Um, what's the other one? Exploitative. You know, but I do like the GTO thought process. I understand the theory, and I do understand that even if you're not going straight for that, there's a lot of really good players out there that are very well versed in GTO, and they still have they have their game, and that's kind of like I don't even really know. Is there a lot of players out there that are just like straight GTO, just like robots? Like you play them, and it's like I don't know. But I do like the concept of trying to stay balanced. Why are you limping, man? I don't feel like there should be any limping. I really don't. Not like that. For what? And call. He's got 299,000, so he's gonna. If I don't bet, he gonna bet, right? So we might as well. I don't guess we don't want to hit a jack, huh? Man, all right, that's fine. That's fine. That happens because you got to be, man. You ripping it, trying to get all these chips. Let me give y'all a break this time. We're gonna have 3 million chips. What time is it? 2:30. We're gonna have 3 million chips by 2:40. Yeah. So football season is coming up. I'm hyped about that. I'm a Raiders fan. My daughter said we play our first game, on Thursday against the Jaguars. So that's good. I'm glad it's time for football season. We're going to try to raise. Golly, every time, man. Every time this guy does it. All right. What can you do? Taking a page out of my playbook. That's cool. There's ways to get around that. There you go. Let's go, Sixers. Let's go, Sixers. Stand up, Sixers. Bang, bang. So, and then there were 5. I think we've got the least amount of chips, and we're on the big blind. I mean, we might as well just see what's what. I don't see the sense in it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you doing? You ain't raising to try to scare me off shit, right? You're gonna fold. Great. That's awesome. Anyway, I appreciate it. Come on in. Okay, so I don't know what he was thinking. I wasn't very thinking in the future. So anyway, I'm excited about the Raiders. I was excited about the Raiders last year. I'm excited about the Raiders every year. I'm a lifelong Raiders fan, and I became a Raiders fan in 1983 when they played the Redskins. I was living in Washington D.C. You know, I was a kid. My whole family was Redskins fans, so I became a Raiders fan because I said that if they beat the Redskins in the Super Bowl, that I would be a Raiders fan. Give me a hug, baby. You recording? Yes. I love you. All right. See you in the morning. There's the apple of my eye. I'm about to win this tournament. Yep. So they did beat the Redskins, and if you care, the reason that I felt that way was because, like I said, everybody, my mom, my dad, all my dads, my dad worked with the Postal Service, so he had a pretty big group of friends, sports guys, and they were, of course, all Redskins fans. We were in D.C. That's a nice walk around. And so, okay, we're going to let that one ride. I like being on the button and the cutoff better. So, I forgot what the hell I was just talking about. It'll come back to me. Oh, so yeah, I've been a Raiders fan since 83, 84. Die hard. Never had another team. Never thought about having another team. And I got to tell you what, man, I'm a football fan, so I'm very, very involved in, you know, I just love the game. I played when I was in high school. I played my whole life as a kid. You know what I mean? I love football, and I follow it to this day. And I love the Raiders, but they've been shit. We're just gonna rip it here. The blinds are 100, so time to shit to get off the pot. And it's been way more bad than good because the bad has been really bad, and the good hasn't been that good. The good has been getting to the playoffs or making it to the AFC Championship game. Shoot, in the early 90s, remember what was it? I don't even know it was 89 or 90, but we lost Bo Jackson in that playoff game to Cincinnati, so that was like bittersweet. Then we went to Buffalo the next week and got our asses handed to us. And then when we get to the Super Bowl, we go in against John Gruden, a John Gruden that had a Tony Dungy meticulously built defense. I mean, so you got Dungy's defense, you got Dungy's team, you got Dungy's spirit. Dungy's a great person, man. Dungy came to one of the prisons I was at when I was locked up, man, in Florida. And he came and talked, man. He stayed around for like an hour or two, talked to anybody who wanted to talk to him, asking questions. Real cool guy, man. Really took time. You know, he did have, we were just trying to make a little photo op or something. I didn't even see anybody there taking pictures. None of his team or nothing like that. But it was good, man. So I love me some Tony Dungy, and I'm from the Tampa Bay area. I grew up. Well, I moved when we left DC. We moved to Florida, so I went to high school in the Tampa Bay area, and so I love Dungy, and so basically Gruden won a Super Bowl with Dungy's team, the Raiders playbook, which didn't change very much, and so that's it. And then what? The Tuck Rule, Tom Brady, like those are our claims to almost fame. Some bullshit. And then I'm expecting to see Gruden progressing a little bit faster. Although I did give him a little bit more slack because he made some huge moves. He got rid of Khalil Mack, and I can understand why he did it. Also, Amari Cooper, I get that. All right, man. But I feel like he was should have been able to progress. Does anybody even know like what is the what is the barometer that you have to what makes you a great coach? Because at 10 million a year, 10 years for $10 million, you're saying you are a great ass fucking coach, bro. Like you're a coach's coach. Yeah. So, you know, or was it just the name recognition? Was it just they knew that the Raiders knew, Mark Davis knew that Gruden was going to put butts in the seat? I like Gruden though. You know what I mean? I don't know about no emails. You know what I mean? I have no idea. 10 years ago, weren't they investigating the Redskins or the Commandos or whatever? Are they the Commandos now? The Washington Commandos? They should have stayed the Commanders. Okay, they should have stayed. In my opinion, I like to watch the football team. I thought that was actually a pretty good name. But anyway, but I don't like them because, like I say, uh, in that Super Bowl, what it was, my parents were in a bowling. I was like 10 years old, 10 or 11. And every Friday night, my parents went to bowling league, and I'd go to the bowling alley with them, and they give me some bread to play the little arcade games or whatever. And so they had this shirt, and if you know, you know. But it was John Riggins trucking a bunch of Raiders players. Like he was just gonna run through that, and you know what I mean. I didn't know nothing about the Raiders. I knew a little bit about the Redskins. It was my people were. All right, we're going all in here. No, we're not. What am I saying? Relax, microwave. Settle down. We're gonna raise right here and see what Blue the Hater want to do. Is that how you pronounce it? All right. Talking about going all in here. I'm all. And so, well, we're gonna go all in right here. Yes, we are. Those are good takedowns at this point. 4 people left. I should rip it again. So on the Friday night before the Super Bowl, my dad had a shirt. It was a long sleeve shirt, and I'll never forget, man. Like it was yesterday. The sleeves were the crimson or the burgundy, whatever color, scarlet, whatever color they are. And the main part of the shirt was white, and it had a John Riggins, number 44, and he was running down the middle, and all these Raiders were bouncing up off of him, and da 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 da, and this and that. And So they made me wear that shirt if I was going to get my money that week to play the arcades. And I didn't like, it's not, like I said, it's not like I liked the Raiders. I didn't like the Redskins. So that's when I made that commitment. And I have stuck by it for my entire life. I challenge you to find anybody on the face of the earth that would tell you I'm anything but the diest of diehard Raider fans. I love it. And of course, I think this year we're going to be spectacular. I believe we're going to win the division this year. And so we're going to raise on the button because taking down blinds is extremely important at this point. He's sitting out. How many chips does he have? Jack 9-7? 2 million. Okay. He going to shove. That's his only answer, right? Because if he checks and I shove, then. No, man, fuck that. Let's go. What is it? Why would you do that? If he's got anything, he's gonna shove. He's not gonna check to me. That doesn't. That's giving up. So I appreciate it though. Ace 7 suited. We're gonna throw a little raise out there. See what we can get going. We're down to 4, so we're gonna try to kick up the aggression even a little bit more. Anyway, whenever you do stumble upon this, man, I appreciate you checking it out. I'm trying to get everything better, the audio, get the visuals, you know. 125. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's go. Stop limping. What are you limping with ace deuce for? Stand up, sevens. Bang, bang. Let's go. Limping with ace deuce with. Oh man, I should have made a note on you. That was noteworthy right there, because that's not an accidental mistake made by a pretty decent player. What was that? You know what, Baldwin? I'm just pissed off that it went down like that. Come on. All right, I was just kidding. I'm gonna give it right here. We're the chip leader now, if y'all didn't notice. I don't know how much this fan is gonna affect. I don't know how much this fan is gonna affect the sound. Yeah, well, if you stumble across this and you're a old school Raiders fan, let me know, cause I love the Raiders. And like I say, I think we're gonna win the division this year. I think it's gonna be close, and I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win the division. I'm not one of these head in the cloud fans, Cowboy fans. Every year is their year. Or Dolphin fans. Oh, we doing it this year. So for me, I'm not even trying to. I'm telling you, we just got to shit or get off the pot. Let's go. You like your hand that much? I like mine. Stop. So I'm just gonna keep putting pressure. I mean, I'm not huge on the numbers, but I think statistically my sixes have got to be pretty good. Raise. I said it. I said I was gonna keep on. So let's go. Stop playing, man. If I have a big stack, it ain't gonna be too much of that. I'm gonna let it ride this time. Put that in your memory bank. That shit may never happen again. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I know the Chiefs, they're gonna be good. But I think last year they exposed some things that maybe, maybe they weren't able to keep all the holes patched. After you come off a Super Bowl season, it's hard to keep the nucleus together. Um, And that division only got extremely better this off season. We got Devontae Adams. That's a match made in heaven, right? Like, if you're a Raiders fan, how can you ask for more than that? College buddies, quarterback, number one receiver, they have a bond. Uh, I think I should call this, man. I don't know why I wouldn't. Well, now, so we need a little bit of help, but I don't care. Let's get a heart. Bang. What's that? Ace, king, queen, 10. We can't reach it. Yeah, Jacks is a good hand. Most times there, he's not going to have a hand that strong. Now, people are just going to think I'm on tilt. And hopefully he catches wind of this bullshit. There it is. Bang, bang. Let's go. Stand up, Kings. Let's go. Let's go. Stand up. Bang, bang. Let's go, man. He caught wind of this. See you later, man. And then it was me and you, Bulldog. Why they always sit me up there, Bulldog? If I get to the final two people, y'all don't have the respect to put me in the same seat I've been sitting in the whole time. And I'm a chip leader. I need to write customer service about that shit. I'm just playing. I ain't a can. What is it? Can of Chad? Waldo? Man, I've been getting some pretty decent cards. We are a significant chip leader. So, well, I'm saying I'm going to put the pressure on, but that's what it is the whole time anyway. If I make this call, I have to feel like I'm behind just because he's a pretty tight player. So we're going to let that one go. I don't want to take a shot in the dark. I mean, the Broncos, let's go. I'm taking it now. We got to just see what happens. All right, let's go. We'll take a heart. We'll take a jack. We'll take a king to win it. Dang it. Okay. All right, we got some work to do. We doubled them up with the pocket fives. Nice hand, man. And it don't make no difference. We're going to get right back at it. I need some sound effects for the stream. I was looking for some where I can make my own little soundboard with a bunch of little sounds. You don't want to come in when I got anything. You do that with ace queen. Do that with my pocket tens. What's wrong, man? That's fine. That's fine. I match your energy. I will match your energy, sir. I can't be folding that goddamn much. I mean, I'll try it. Yeah, like, sorry, but one of us has got to raise at some point. We can't go back and forth. How would that work out if we just, each one of us continued to fold to each other? At some point, the blinds would get so high that we'd be all in. I can see him coming over the top here. That'd be a solid bet. That didn't help the cause much. All right, so I got us very low on chip. Just a couple of hands. $350 So, come on, man. We just got to start shipping it. That was a bad one there. A 10 and a 10 alone. Oh, no, that'll work too. How about that? Man, I need to take a picture after I win this. I need to go back and get get a of that hand, because it's going to be that hand right there that I'll remember when it comes to winning this tournament. I love the King Deuce right here. Love the King Deuce. Which one's it going to be? The King of the Deuce. Okay, man. Good job, Bulldog. All right. Thank you for playing this tournament. Why did you give me that shit? I didn't win. What the hell was that for? So we finished second. We won $392. So that's good. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that. That's a nice little run. And so that's going to be it. This is the latest installment. Like I said, I'm trying to get everything on point. It's coming along nice. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern or Pacific time. So 8 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. And that's it. I appreciate y'all watching. And God bless you.